Chosen ones. When building your community, ensure that those who are in your inner circle are those who are mentally and spiritually strong to withstand the lower nature and the lower energies. You must ensure that those who are working closely with you are those who know thyself, who understand themselves fully, those that have mastered themselves. These are the people who will be capable to stand beside you. These are the people who will be mentally and spiritually strong to withstand and combat the lower forces of nature and the lower energies. Because the enemy will always try, and ensure those that are closest to you understand that. When I say mastered themselves, these are people who have done the work to fully integrate and understand themselves inside and out. These are people who, like you, already had the experiences that was needed and necessary to fully understand their true self. They met the deepest parts of themselves, understanding their own duality, their own light and shadow parts of themselves, in which they have mastered control over. Those that have mastered themselves are those who have done the shadow work and are aware of their own strengths and weaknesses. And they don't allow their weaknesses to take control over their body and their senses. They have already faced all their demons and are in full control and power over thyself. Do not take on anyone who don't understand this, because eventually they will be devoured by their own lower nature sooner or later if they don't understand this principle. They will be tempted if they are not in control of thyself. And as you may know, you may not know anyone who has truly mastered themselves around you or in your environment. It will take time to find your true tribe members. You may only have one for a while before you find another. Because again, people who have truly mastered themselves are a rare find. Which is why, as chosen ones, it's usually a solo journey for a long time. Why is that? Because those long periods of time are times of integration and solitude to fully master ourselves. To master ourselves is also to stand in our own power and authenticity always, living a righteous path in which we are not easily or readily swayed or influenced by blasphemy. We would rather walk the path alone than walk a path of lie and deceit. We would rather walk the path alone than with others who are blindly led. If you decide to take on a person because you're tired of this solo journey, please be mindful. If a person has yet to master themselves, it means that they are not in full control of their lower nature. What do I mean by that? Well, that can play out in a lot of ways. As an example, envy and greed is a form of that lower natured self. And if you take on a person that is not mentally and spiritually prepared to walk this path with you, they can betray you. Those who have the spirit of envy and greed, they may first admire you for what you have and what you have accomplished, and yet they may turn around and be susceptible to their lower nature, and that admiration can quickly turn into resentment or hate. Their lower nature of envy and greed will take the driver's seat and sabotage you in a form of reaction to what you have and what they don't, or what you are and what they are not. And trust, you do not want to do that before you or another is ready. Because then you will have to deal and process the whole betrayal and build yourself back up. So if God wants you alone, be alone. Alone doesn't have to be lonely. In fact, once you are a master of self, it's hardly ever. Only those who are not on this path will perceive it as lonely from the outside looking in. But no, As chosen ones, we are at peace and content in our solitude. And we don't mind it, because that's when our greatest work is being created. There is a time and season for everything. Life ebbs and flows, and all you need to do is follow the flow. Do not force anything. Don't force energy. Don't force connections. Don't force the timing. Because when it's time to meet and connect with one of your own, it will come. God will send them on their way. And as you move forward towards your path, more will come. But don't force more to happen. You will know when you have met one of your tribes. It will be obvious. Surrender to the process. I hope you like this message. Thanks for listening and receiving this message. Please take what you need and let go of the rest. If you have enjoyed this content and it resonates, please support in any way you can. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel. If you're interested in working with me as a life coach, or if you need more information about my coaching services and specialties, I'd be happy to give you more information. Please email me. My email is down below. And I wish for all to find what they're seeking.